This is part two of Governor O'Malley and Shorty's fight. Like I said, I started this fight in 2006, and Governor O'Malley approved it. I picked the fight with the governor, I picked the fight with the chief of police, and I picked the fight with the state's attorney because I knew your cash cow. I'm Shorty, the barbecue guy. I've been in your house. I know what you be about. Artistic expression, form of protest. I'm an independent filmmaker. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm Shorty. I'm a writer. And right now, I'm Mark Twain because I'm telling the story. This is the material in which Governor O'Malley destroyed on February the 7th, 2011. And the state of Maryland, Illinois destroyed it in June of 2008. Because like I said, I got the tapes, the master copies. So let's watch what's going on. This is part two.
This documentary movie release. The Black Caucus got it. Gates got it. Obama got it. And Crowley got it. You know what I'm saying? P.J. Crowley, Assistant States Public Affairs, you got it. You got a whole pamphlet on Shorty. I asked to be deported to a foreign country if you're not going to protect my civil, constitutional, and human rights in America. You can't promote democracy in foreign lands and tell me, as a black man, that my case doesn't matter. It does. Black Caucus of Maryland, you got it.
This was long before Black Lives Matter. This was in 2008, 2009. You understand? Black lives been lost a long time in America. So when I say that Kathleen Pugh, when I say Kurt Anderson, when I say GOP Carter, when I say Mary Washington, when I say McFadden, when I named all those individuals that's been running this state of Maryland Black Caucus, why y'all keep leaving black people in jail?
Y'all, it's election year. We need to know where you stand on racism in America. So you can go to YouTube. And I'm out, y'all. Supreme Court of Illinois, you got to give me a trial. My lawyer's supposed to file a writ of certiorari so I can take a direct appeal to the United States.
A writ of certiorari is a direct appeal to the Supreme Court. As an indigent, I can't afford to pay for a lawyer. As an indigent, I can't afford to process my case. As an indigent, that doesn't deny me access to the court. So I got to go city, county, state, and federal levels, and then I can apply directly to the Supreme Court. That's the end game. I want my case in front of the Supreme Court about the prison industry and mass incarceration. We're going to take it in front of the Supreme Court because that's the law of the land.
You know what a writ of certiorari is, don't you? Filing papers, cuz. See that? Judge Turnbull, you denying me access to the court. You had your sheriff's department follow me around the courthouse. And you see who got this? Governor O'Malley. You see that? All of y'all got to answer to this in the eye of the public because people want this to be in the public eye. So then sure it's in the public eye. See that? Shorty documentary. That's your movie release. www.you.
Everybody that you see on this video has a movie release. Everybody on this video knew about those toilets. I informed them individually and as a collective. And I got the mail receipts to prove it. I got the videotapes to prove it.
Tom Shorty's voice. The Baltimore Sun, ABC, NBC, CBS, Brent Jones release all the information. CNN, Fox 45, BC World, I Report, MSNBC. MSNBC is where I got the video vigilante idea from. And I'm running with it. I'm working it, boss. I'm working. I'm milking that cow. And I got a camera and I got a cookbook. And it's going to cook y'all up. We're showing the media's role in racism in America. So, release the tapes, Charles.
Charles Gibson is ABC News, World News in New York City. That's the mail receipt for Charles Gibson, and he has to produce that. Like I said, I showed the role that the media plays. That's why I beat Fox up. That's why I beat the media up. Because they've been beating us up far too long.
World News Report, this is international. And it's about racism in the American judicial system and the pay-to-play politics in the state of Illinois and the state of Maryland. Cuz I'm going to pull your card. I go that hard. And O'Malley is selling justice. That's the Maryland, Governor O'Malley's office. You ain't answered my request. You ain't gave me a statewide grand jury hearing. You ain't.
That's January of 2010. All right? Martin Luther King Day parade. All that. You can get everything from this office. I got a file there. And all you got to do is file a Freedom of Information Act.
And holding Shellenberger accountable for filing those false charges on me. You in the hot seat, Gov. Mr. Davis, dog, this ain't what I asked you for. I asked you for my money and a hearing. Stop selling justice, stop defending Bank of America and Brother Insurance, and give Shorty his life and his money back. Because until you do, that's how I'm going to treat you. Compliance Department, I want a full audit of everything at 11950 Falls Road. I want an audit in the public eye. Crime and justice, Miss Karen Parks. Crime and justice. All right? Shorty's documentary. You refusing to defend my right of property in the state of Maryland and in Illinois. Judge Foreman, release the tapes, dog. The pay-to-play politics, man, dominoes. Which one is going to go first? Y'all need to cut a deal. Deal or no deal? Shorty documentary is hard, y'all. Deal or no deal? Tell the truth and release the tapes. Hillary Clinton, your fall from grace is going to be in the public face. We're going to find out if you got that Lewinsky love going on. Because we know Bill's still doing his thing. How much did it cost? Cost me nothing. Give me a hearing in the international court, the U.S. State Department, or deport my black ass back to Africa. Dred Scott, I'm only property in America. As long as I was making you money and paying taxes, I was all right. But when I stood up and said, you're not going to treat me like that anymore, you didn't want to hear it. Justice for sale, y'all. It ain't just in Afghanistan. Ask Bill how much he paid. FBI, because just like Hoover, y'all, I kept a file on y'all. And Fox, your racist nation, your racist station is getting ready to fall down. Your credibility is done. Anything you do, man, I'm going to stick you. How much did you pay for them stories? Mine is free. It's all on.
That's why I treated Kai Jackson the way I treat him. The media knows why we got this little hate thing going on, because they left me in jail. Now it's going to cost them. Defamation of character. Liable. And I ain't suing them. I'm just going to disrespect them. I'm going to make them take me to court.
TV. You hear me yet?
A documentary.
Circuit Court, Judge Boris, you stole $15,000 from me when you were a state's attorney. Now you the Chief Justice. That means that every case that you had is tainted. That means that every case that you had, that you convicted somebody, they get the right to appeal that case. Because you a crook, cuz.
That means every case that Judge Boris, Judge Bridges, Judge Foreman, Judge Rossetti, Judge Hall, that's forms of conspiracy. And they conspired to deny blacks their rights in Lake County, Illinois, to fatten their pockets and their 401ks. I told y'all this in 1986 when he was a state's attorney. Now he a judge. So y'all got to look at all these cases. I'm good in the law books. And those prisoners and inmates got a right to have that done. That's why I want the state of Maryland and the state of Illinois to get they student law students involved in this. Because it's going to be a class action lawsuit.
Cook County is Crook County. Well, Snake County is Lake County. And that's one of the snake's head. And I just cut his head off. This is not Alice in Wonderland. This is Shorty's documentary. And I stand behind everything I say 100%. Show me the money. Show me the money, man. Mr. McGee, you're going to see me. You and Gov.O'Malley are holding me illegally in the state of Maryland for crimes I didn't commit. And you permitted Shellenberger to file 9 felony charges against me on crimes I did not commit. So here we go, y'all. Shorty cooking you up. I'm asking you to go on film to tell me why you're holding me and won't give me a hearing in the trial. Because if you don't, the public will. Miss Nixon, you're a witness. Not only a witness, you're part of the conspiracy. You have knowledge of criminal, judicial, and official misconduct, overzealous prosecution, and malice prosecution. And you have knowledge of attempted murder, covering up the murder. You know what I'm saying? You got knowledge. And you're going to lose your job. Kiss your 401k goodbye, because your money just became my money. Fair exchange, ain't no robbery, ain't no stick up without a gun. But cuz, watch me. YouTube my face and Twitter, y'all gonna see it all. 228 videos. Interns bounce back? Dog, all I need is an intern from the University of Baltimore, legal department, and I can take this case to the Supreme Court. For real.
Bullshit or horseshit. Either way, you're just full of shit.
And yeah, y'all full of shit, because right here, y'all know who he is? He got the information. But you won't put a black story on your TV station. Sheriff, I done notified y'all. Y'all got the DVD. Don't mess with me. Ed Norris, you on the witness list. Dog, you cut the air conditioning on outside, because I'm going to make it hot, hot, hot. We're going to heat up the fuel fund. We're going to chase down your money, son. We're going to show the role that you played in The Wire, the real role. You know what I'm saying? Because, see, I'm from Chicago, and you Irish, and y'all got them Irish-type politics. Doug, I know all about Mayor Daley. I'm from there, all right? Now, Governor Early, you getting a pass. You getting a pass.
I was getting blacks to join the Republican Party to elect Governor Early. I wanted blacks from the ex-felons to get their right to vote. You got 40,000 blacks that are ineligible to vote. But if we took that 40,000 votes and put it in the Republican Party, we could start putting in our own candidates. We could start putting in our own candidates. We don't need the Democratic Party fucking us around no more.
Early until he showed me something that ain't right, all right? But right now, Bank of America owe me some money. $750,000 in lost wages. We ain't talking about damages and all this other stuff because you permitted embezzlement, income tax evasion, and you've known about it and refused to give me my money back. So deal with it. Baltimore Sun, you gotta release the information, dog. These people is asking for it. It's my right. And if you don't give it to me, we're gonna play dominoes. Cause I'm gonna name all y'all and I'm gonna catch you on the streets. Like David and Goliath, they go my slingshot. Dog, and you're not gonna like how I hit you. Constitution say, right there, assistance of the Attorney General. Well, you got to follow that. The governor may investigate the case. Well, Gov, that's your laws. You got to hold that.
Governor Hogan, I'm going to bring this to you. The Attorney General Frost, I'm going to bring it to you. I'm going to put it to the test. Like I said, this is the Dred Scott case. I'm a slave in one state and a free man in another. So we're going to see which way you're going to vote, my brother. Justice for us or justice for all? We taking color out the equation. We putting justice on the table.
Black man in America is asking for his rights, and there I am. And I'm standing on it, okay? So let me put you on this one for a whole second. This is me and Governor O'Malley and my son Philip. My son Philip is sick and Governor O'Malley cut off his health care. My son is dying, Gov, and you don't care.
Governor O'Malley cut off my health care. He cut off everything that I had going on. My business. He used his power of influence in the comptroller's office, in the health department. He used his power and influence to make my life miserable. But I'm still standing and I'm still doing what I got to do. That face is my son. I buried one. I ain't burying the next one. Governor O'Malley, this is you. This is the truth about you. And I got it all on tape. And you can't hide from it. This is your governor. The one that enslaved Baltimore. The one that created this plantation politics. The play-to-play politics. This is Governor O'Malley. This is your governor. This is your Governor Wallace.